What's up, basketball fans? Got something big for you today. We're taking a full-court dive into the brand new Women's 3-on-3 Unrivaled League, kicking off in January 2025. So, if you're wondering why everyone's buzzing about this new basketball frontier, hang tight, I've got you covered. So, what is the Unrivaled League? The Unrivaled League isn't just your average basketball league. Nope, this one is all about redefining women's hoops with a twist. It's 3-on-3, but not like the Olympic style you might be picturing. We're talking 8 weeks of fast-paced, high-energy matchups with some serious stakes. And oh yeah, players get six-figure salaries. That's right, 6 figures for 8 weeks of high-octane basketball. If that's not game-changing, I don't know what is. This league is set to reshape women's basketball by creating a space that's as competitive as it is rewarding. Picture this: shorter games, quicker plays, and constant intensity, all combined into a single, centralized season. Unlike traditional leagues that drag on for months, the Unrivaled League's tight schedule adds urgency to each game, where players can focus on their performance while fans are guaranteed non-stop action. For WNBA players, this league means more than just another gig. It's a legitimate, high-paying alternative that eliminates the need to leave the country. And that's huge because historically, WNBA stars have had to play overseas just to get compensated fairly for their skills. So, if you've ever wondered why athletes have to hop between leagues around the world, Unrivaled is here to offer a solution. Who's behind this? So, how did this all come together? It started with a simple conversation over dinner in New York, where the idea sparked thanks to Collier's husband, Alex Bazell. Picture this: a gathering of some of basketball's best minds discussing what could be a league that could revolutionize the game for women, highlighting individual talent through a 3-on-3 format and 1-versus-1 matchups. Bazell, already deeply involved in player development, saw the potential to take women's basketball to a new level with a league that's as much about showcasing talent as it is about financial independence. From a casual conversation to an official league, the journey of Unrivaled shows what happens when passion meets purpose. And with top athletes like Stewart and Collier at the helm, you know they're serious about making this league a force in women's sports. Napheesa Collier and Breanna Stewart, 2 WNBA powerhouses who also happen to be former Yukon Huskies. They're bringing their superstar shine stateside, giving WNBA players an option to stay in the US during the off-season rather than heading overseas. Both Stewart and Collier are not only 2 of the best in the WNBA, but they're also moms who want to spend more time close to home. Talk about a game plan. And let's talk a bit more about the dynamic duo behind this vision. Most recently, they faced off in the exciting and record-breaking WNBA Finals Championship Series. Collier and Stewart have been pushing boundaries in the WNBA for years, each securing impressive accolades. Stewart, a 2-time WNBA champion and league MVP, has a reputation for her unstoppable offense, while Collier is an all-star with a fearless style on the court. They've both battled through tough seasons, grueling travel schedules, and the challenges of balancing careers with family, which makes their investment in Unrivaled even more inspiring. This league is about giving back to the sport they love, creating opportunities they wish had existed earlier in their own careers. They're not doing it alone, though. Collier's husband, Alex Bazell, a skills coach known for working with top-tier NBA and WNBA players, has been instrumental in making this idea a reality. With his background in player development and his first-hand understanding of the demands placed on professional athletes, Bazell knew how to turn this dream into a sustainable model. Together, these 3 have crafted a league that merges player empowerment, skillful gameplay, and financial independence, an all-in-one package for modern basketball stars. League format, a unique setup. The Unrivaled League is keeping things tight, intense, and packed with talent. Here's how it's going down. The league will feature 6 teams, each consisting of 6 players. Unlike typical leagues with rotations and substitutions, each team will be locked in with a set roster. These players will compete in Miami over an 8-week season, a centralized setup that minimizes travel while maximizing audience engagement. Playing in a single location like Miami also creates a true hotspot for women's basketball this winter, drawing in fans, media, and basketball lovers from all over. And to add even more heat, only 4 teams will advance to the playoffs. So every game counts. With such a short season, a single loss can have serious repercussions. This pressure-packed structure means fans are getting to watch the absolute best bring their all, every single game. The tight schedules, coupled with a knockout playoff format, promise nothing less than fireworks as the season progresses. The gameplay, 3-on-3, 1-versus-1, and more. Now let's talk gameplay, because the Unrivaled League isn't just offering one kind of action. Not only is this league focused on 3-on-3 games, but there's also a 1-versus-1 Queen of the Court tournament. Think Street Ball meets All-Star Showdown. Players will go one-on-one for the ultimate bragging rights. This isn't just about team play, it's about showcasing individual skills too. These matchups bring a unique flavor that combines the intensity of a playoff game with the flair of street ball. So, what are the rules for these 3-on-3 games? For starters, each game will be played on a compressed full court, about 2/3 the size of a WNBA court. 4 7-minute quarters, which speeds up the pace and focuses the game on skill and quick decision-making. The games are short, intense battles where quick moves, solid defense, and pure accuracy win the day. As for the one-on-one battles, it's a no-holds-barred, one-on-one showdown where players' individual skills take the spotlight. This format emphasizes agility, ball handling, and shooting, giving fans an up-close look at the talent and creativity of each player. Imagine a high-stakes pickup game but with pro-level competition. The payoff. Finally, fair compensation. Beyond the games, what really makes this league stand out is the pay. Stewart highlighted how Unrivaled is different from other leagues, pointing out that women's players have long had to rely on off-court sponsorships or playing overseas to make a living. With Unrivaled, the focus is on paying players for their on-court skills, giving them a steady, reliable income right here in the US. To put this in perspective, playing overseas can be financially lucrative, but it often means long seasons, extensive travel, and limited time at home. Unrivaled offers 6-figure salaries over just 8 weeks, a massive opportunity that's particularly appealing to players who want to avoid the demands of an international schedule. This model shifts the focus from doing what you have to do to doing what you want to do, putting the power back in the player's hands. And here's where it gets even more revolutionary. Unrivaled is positioning itself as a league where female athletes can finally achieve a level of financial stability within their home country, allowing them to train, compete, and even start planning for future endeavors without the stress of constantly traveling. What's next? The future of Unrivaled League. So, what's on the horizon for Unrivaled? With Miami locked in as the host city and the broadcast coming to TNT 3 nights a week, fans can expect nothing less than a spectacle. With women's basketball on the rise, this league is a huge step forward, putting the spotlight right where it belongs, on the athletes. Fans can expect intense games, unforgettable one-on-one battles, and a season filled with top-notch basketball. And here's a big hint. Keep an eye on the all-star-style special events that are likely to pop up. The league might also collaborate with various streaming platforms, making it easier for fans to follow along, regardless of location. Ready to see the future of women's basketball? Are you ready for this? With all the elements coming together, skill, intensity, a star-studded roster, and a serious commitment to fair pay, the women's 3-on-3 Unrivaled League is shaping up to be one of the most exciting developments in women's basketball. This isn't just another league, it's a movement. It's a statement that women athletes deserve the same opportunities to showcase their skills, earn a living, and make their mark in the world of sports. And there it is, hoop fans. A whole new world of women's basketball is coming, and you don't want to miss it. So grab your calendars, mark Friday, January 17th, 2025, because this is going to be one wild ride. Stay tuned.